Hey there everybody and welcome to this new video. Today I will do an update about Grape Finance. Yes, because so many things have happened since my last video and it was only 4 days ago. Well, we are now on the epoch 923, so we are still progressing. The protocol has not stopped and it's still going strong. Let's look at the price. So it kinda has a stabilization. We can see here it touched a bottom. For a second it went up. It's still trying to find a natural bottom, and from that point it is going to go up, of course, because when nobody else can sell, the only ones who stay are going to buy. We can see here that this huge spike in the price was because of the PCP campaign. It made grape price grow from 35 cents to 57 cents, and that's really a lot. But today, guys, we are not talking generally about the price action, but we are going to talk about Winemaker. So this is the play-to-earn game that Grape has announced. It is out for like 1 month and it is very hyped. This is a game similar to pizza game, so you guys may already know the mechanics, but we will go over them also in today's video. As we can see here, this is the basic interface of Winemaker. Here we can see grape price, vintage price. We are also going over that. My wallet, grape and vintage, and also staked state. So here I don't have anything staked, but we are also going to look at their NFT design. Here we can actually see the skills, so you can unlock skills to have better stuff like fatigue, seller and mastery. Let's check now their NFT design. So let's search Vintner. This is the name of the collection, the Winners. So these are their NFTs. The lowest price right now is 1.9, not for the masters. If you guys minted a master, which was a 1 in 20 chance, the floor price for that is like 10 AVAX, 20 AVAX. It's very huge. But even though the price here is 1.9, it's still remaining stable after 1 month, which is good because these have been farming, and I heard in the chat that the people that have been playing this game are still making money. So what is the Winemaker game? The Winemaker game, an avalanche on-chain play-to-earn NFT staking game inspired by the likes of popular games such as Pizza Game, Hoppers and Chicken, also on Avalanche. To play Winemaker, start your journey by either minting or purchasing a winner. So guys, you need one of those NFTs in order to start playing, and you need to stake them in the winery to earn your desired vintage. Not the winery we have here in Grape Finance, but the winery of Winemaker, which is an entirely different thing. So here you will be able to stake your NFTs. After a while they will become very tired, so they won't produce as much as they did before. You need to make them rest and then you can stake them again. So in total there are 10,000 winners available to mint for $50 AVAX or 50 grape. Now it's not a thing anymore. 25% of the mint AVAX revenue will be used for vintage meme liquidity pair on Swapsicle, which is the new token they introduced with this game. You can also stake vintage in the cellar wine barrels to earn more vintage and spoils from other low-skilled winners. At the beginning of the game, you can only stake up to 5 winners. As you improve your winery and progress your skill tree, the amount of winners you can stake increases. To get grape, you can buy it from Grape Finance or Swapsicle DX. Also for all the other tokens, I recommend Swapsicle, but it has quite a few fees. Like I was trying to exchange 1000 meme for USDC.E. It was gonna give me 950. Then I tried on Bogda and I had the exact 1-to-1 ratio. So if you can't use Bogda, just use Swapsicle. I like Swapsicle, they are a partner of Grape and they help them. So it's really helpful for the community. You can also stake vintage meme in the Inoteca, showcasing your quality vintage to market while earning more vintage. Each winner can only hold one tool. In order to mint tools, you're required to spend vintage and grape. New tools and features will be released in the future to increase your vintage per minute earned and winner status. So guys, this game is being updated every day, not really every day, but every week. They add new tools, they add balancement changes, so more people can make money. The goal of this game is to make as much people as possible make money. Of course, if you enter at the beginning, you probably have more chance of making money. Or for example, if you mint a master winner, their price is like 10x higher than the normal ones because they produce a lot more for the same amount of fatigue. So it's really helpful if you want to build a winemaker empire. So this was the 5% chance to mint a master winner who can produce vintage 3 times faster. So staking them produces this token. There are these tools at the moment. So the winemaking magazine, then the pruning shears, hydrometer, and they are going to add more very soon. Right now they are waiting for the hydrometer to get a little bit more minted, so there is going to be demand for the next tool, but I heard that they are going to introduce a new one definitely this week. I really like the design of this game. It's really cool, like it's pixel art but very upscaled. Surely a unique style. Winery, I also love this pixel art, guys. I would rather invest in projects that are well curated than shitty projects who have bad UI and stuff like that. So this is a +1 for the Winemaker game. In the winery you can put your winners, you can only have 5, but then you can improve to have more. And here you can actually see that when a winner is fatigued, there are 2 options, rest and recover. By recharging, you will be able to reset the total fatigue of your winery to 0 for 1.5 grape per max VPM, and this grape goes burned, so this is also helpful for the protocol. As I said in the previous video, Winemaker makes 5,000 grapes burned per day, which is actually a lot, because if it's constant, it's slowly gonna have an effect. Burning doesn't have an effect at first, but after a long time it starts to have its good outcome. So right now the market cap is still 1.8 million. It's still going strong, even though we are 75% down from peg almost. Grape has still got a very active community, so the protocol is indeed not dead. This is the token that you can earn in the Winemaker game. Let's check the chart, the daily chart. So in the first day it had kind of a pump and dump. It spiked from, I think it was 1 cent or 10 cents to $1, and then it dropped. People said it was no longer helpful and stuff like that because they weren't making money, but actually now they are, because it has stabilized. The developer LB added a lot of features that prevent people from selling or incentivates them to continue staking their money. So this is what's happening right now. The price is slowly going down, but it's relatively stable. The only problem with this token is the low amount of liquidity, only 6.2 thousand liquidity. A person said he invested $420 and the price went up 12%. So that's really a lot. So if people sell, they can't sell all in once or they will lose almost all their money or a very good percentage of it. So there's also the Inotica, also very cool design, guys. I would have this as a background of my desktop. It's really cool. Yeah, I will probably put it right after this video. Unlike many play-to-earn games, there is no second token for Winemaker because they use Grape, so they have another token to burn it. Here you can stake your vintage meme LP in the Inotica by earning more vintage daily. If you guys like a sparkling community and also a very cool game that gets updated weekly and an active dev. Of course, that's very important. I recommend looking at this game. Then you can see if you want to put money in it or not. But remember, I am not a financial advisor and I don't provide financial advice. Anyway, this is the cellar. If you want to become a legendary winner, have an overflow of treasure, stake your hard-earned vintage in the cellar to earn vintage even faster. And there is also a 10% flat tax that goes to the cellar. So you can also improve your winery with the following skills, and you can buy them using Grape. All wineries start at level 1 and require a set amount of XP to level up, which can be purchased with Grape. Each level provides a skill point that can be spent on improving your vintage production. I think this grape goes burned. I am not sure, but it probably is. I don't put my hand on the fire on that. So we are waiting for this to load. Master the winemaking cycle. If you guys are interested, you can check this out. So stake vineyards, earn vintage, stake vintage in the cellar for S vintage, stake that in the vineyard to earn wine, stake wine in the winery and earn grape, or trade wine for grape, burn grape in Winemaker to recharge vineyards. This is the strategy that LB wants to incentivize, and it's the recommended strategy because you can make money while not hurting the protocol. So guys, this is it for today, but wait. They are going to release Vinum Finance very soon. So what is Vinum Finance? I will go through this very briefly, and when it is out, I'm going to make a video on it. Vinum Finance is the platform of lending, borrowing, and yield farming of Grape Finance. Unleash your capital. So here you will be able to get a leverage position on grape, wine, or any other token, and I think it's also going to be cross-chain. A lot of people are going to use it, also external to Grape, thus making Grape Finance an ecosystem not longer relying on a pyramidal scheme, but actually having a revenue system. So guys, this makes me very excited for the future of Grape Finance, and I will sure be making more videos on it. I hope you guys have a nice day, and see ya.